A nasty discovery washing up on the shores of Higgins Beach. The large carcass of an unknown animal found on that beach.
I've never seen anything like this. Never!
The ocean can never hold its secrets for too long.
What kind of sea creature is this?
And these sightings of the most unimaginable creatures washing ashore are solid proof.
Stumbled across something weird. This is like one of those things you see that they found aliens.
Be it an unidentified animal or a mysterious carcass that appears on the beach.
It is quite sizable. It's a quite sizable lump of...
Here are the strange sightings that will leave you shocked.
Ma, you see this?
So, stay tuned.
This is crazy.
Giant whale or giant squid? A giant sea creature, whether it's a whale or a squid, always successfully makes waves when captured on film, much like this one. These colossal beings, rarely seen in their natural habitat, spark a ton of awe and curiosity. While giant squids are scary enough, giant whales, on the other hand, are the true leviathans of the sea, and this creature definitely looked like one. Its majestic presence for sure gave off the vibe of the massive whale finally been captured. Giant black serpent. When a giant black serpent-like creature washed up on the shore, it sparked confusion and curiosity among the onlookers. From a distance, it definitely looked like some kind of a large sea serpent, but upon closer inspection, its massive size and shape resembles that of a manatee. But due to its unusual form, some speculated it could be multiple manatees tangled together. However, the dark, hulking appearance of this one left many questioning its true identity, wondering if it was an unusual sea mammal or something else entirely. Tell us what you think. A giant sea serpent, or just a couple of manatees rolling around? My money is on the manatee. Loch Ness Monster. A man and his son were visiting the beach, enjoying the beautiful scenery, when they stumbled upon a strange carcass at the bay. It had a peculiar appearance, leading the man to consider the possibility of it being a deep-sea monster, despite its size resembling that of a baby creature. He quickly notified the authorities, but by the time they arrived, the carcass had already been pecked at by birds. Although the authorities swiftly dismissed any rumors, 6 years have passed, and there are still no definitive answers. When authorities choose not to disclose information, it often raises suspicions that they are attempting to conceal something from the public. I strongly believe that the carcass may be that of the Loch Ness Monster. Mermaid. A shocking discovery was made on a remote when what appeared to be the remains of a lifeless mermaid washed ashore. This bizarre humanoid figure had a skeletal upper body with features resembling that of a human, but its lower half was distinctly fish-like with a long tail. What's more surprising was that it had a full head of hair. People went wild with theories speculating whether this was indeed the legendary sea creature once thought to be mythical, or just another elaborate hoax. Authorities and marine biologists were called in to investigate, however, its origins still remain a mystery. Sea mines. The Ukrainian military has confirmed that 2 mines appeared on the southern coast during the weekend storms, and they were identified as enemy mines. Upon spotting them, the troops took immediate action, and the mines were cleared by explosive specialists. Following this incident, the authorities announced that ensuring the safety of the residents is their top priority. As a result, they have instructed people to stay away from the coastal area for a while, emphasizing the importance of prioritizing the safety of the general public. Massive cuttlefish. While exploring the beach, this guy came across something weird poking out of the sand. So what did he do? He began pulling it out, of course. Little did he know, it turned out to be a massive cuttlefish. This peculiar fish is known for their camouflage abilities, with the ability to change color and texture to avoid predators. Probably that's what it was doing, hiding under the sand, when this guy chose to disturb its quality time. This unexpected encounter served as a reminder of the fascinating marine life that sometimes appears right at the shores. Slimy sea predator. In a recent unsettling encounter, a mysterious slimy creature was caught on camera, and not just doing anything. The thing was busy devouring a crab, no less. This creature with its dark, gelatinous body moved quite slowly, but deliberately, as it enveloped the poor, unsuspecting crab. It was fighting for its life. Sadly, it had no chance against this slimy monster. The origin and species of this strange predator remain unknown, which, frankly, made it all the more creepy. I mean, it made me wonder what other predators such as these lurk in the depths of these waters. Alien hand. This couple was on a romantic stroll on the beach in Sao Paulo, Brazil, when their evening took a rather unexpected turn. A mysterious skeletal hand-like appendage was found washed ashore. It appeared too large and unusual to be human.
E olha o que a gente acha, tropeça.
Tinha só a ponta do dedo pra cima.
Tinha as 3 pontinhas do dedo pra cima.
And to give an idea of the sheer size of it, they filmed it next to their flip-flop. And the way the bone structure was complex, it looked like it was not human, but from some other creature, possibly not from this world. This strange discovery sparked a ton of speculation, which was bound to happen. Some suggested it was an unknown creature, while the majority bet it was extraterrestrial, for sure.
Tinha só a ponta do dedo pra cima.
Tinha as 3 pontinhas do dedo pra cima.
Colossal sea serpent. A giant carcass of a colossal sea serpent was discovered from the surface of the ocean. The crazy part is that the carcass is about 100 feet long. Scientists are currently unaware of any sea life of this size to exist in the oceans. Even though its mouth is larger in comparison to the size of a human, it is terrifying to see that such huge creatures live in the depths. Scientists should investigate further and attempt to locate any remaining sea serpents to prevent them from going extinct. Stone carcass. A strange stone carcass had been recently discovered, partially submerged in water as if prostration. Its eerie resemblance to humans further sparked intrigue and concern among onlookers. This bizarre structure looked like it was petrified in that position. It ended up drawing a ton of attention, with many guessing about its origins. Is it a natural rock formation, or is it some ancient artifact? This unsettling discovery raised questions about what lies beneath the waves and stories hidden within the ocean's depths. Was this a natural phenomenon, or does it hint at something far more mysterious? Sea alien. A fisherman was on his boat, searching for some fish, when he stumbled upon a weird creature staring into his soul. Although the guy was scared, he successfully captured the creature. He posted the clip online, and it started circulating on social media. People came up with many theories. Some suggested that it might be a hybrid of a dolphin, while others said that it could be aliens that have visited the Earth, but started living in the ocean to occasionally spy on humans. What are your thoughts on this? Horsefish. A family was out fishing at sea when they caught a strange carcass in their net. The creature had facial features resembling a horse, with its mouth wide open, revealing large, protruding canines. The rest of its body resembled that of an average fish. Though the carcass was decomposed, the family suspected it might be a deep-sea creature and immediately called the authorities to investigate. They instantly identified the creepy-looking creature and said it was a Mongolian horsefish. Manta ray. It's hard to believe your eyes, especially when you are in the ocean, knowing that numerous mysteries lie within its depths. A sailor was on his boat when he recorded the silhouette of a huge creature gliding into the ocean, measuring approximately up to 6 meters. It was a massive albino manta ray,
Oh my god, it's massive!
which is an anomaly in the marine world. Its rarity amplifies the awe of witnessing such a sight. Although it looks otherworldly, the sailor still identified the creature.
Oh my god.
Massive crab claw. A massive crab claw was discovered washed up on the shore. This sight left the beachgoers fascinated as well as spooked out. The claw measured significantly larger than average, which obviously raised questions about its origins and the size of the creature it once belonged to. Don't know about the other things, but the creature must be massive, given how just one of its claws was this huge in size. Now, according to some people, it could belong to a rare species of crab, while others believed it to be a remnant of a deep sea giant that usually lurked in the depths of the ocean. Strange fish. Now, this next creature looked like it came straight out of the world of Stranger Things. Like, what even is it?
What the hell is that? What is happening?
It had the body of a fish, but the mouth? That was something else. Round and gaping with these bizarre alien-like eyes. And if that wasn't weird enough, 2 strange limbs were sticking out from under it. Made the whole thing look like it was ready to crawl out of the water and right into your nightmares.
Ma, you see this?
Holy
What
the hell is that?
It was definitely not your average fish encounter. So tell us what you think this actually is. All suggestions would be welcome at this point. Dragon corpse. A group of people were hanging around the beach when they stumbled upon a strange carcass lying at the bay. The peculiar shape led them to think it might be some kind of sea dragon. Measuring about 8 to 9 meters long, its badly decomposed state made it difficult to identify the creature. This sparked a debate among the people, with some speculating that it might be an oarfish or some mysterious creature. However, after further investigation, they discovered that it was actually a deep-sea creature known as the frilled shark, also referred to as the lizard shark. Creature in Thailand. This creature washed up on the shore of a beach in Thailand. It looked like nothing anyone had ever seen before. It had a weird, slimy body like a reptile and was up to 4 meters long. The most striking feature was its head, which resembled that of an alien. The person who discovered it on the beach called a marine biologist, and after an investigation, they concluded that it might be a deep-sea creature that had washed up on the shore. However, when the footage went viral, many people claimed that it was not a deep-sea creature, but rather an underwater alien. Leopard seal. Leopard seals are ferocious creatures, and when one of them ends up on the shore, well then it's frightening and fascinating both rolled into one. Given the way, this creature was ready to attack anyone who came near. It was a good call. They did not pet the guy. They are usually found in the inky waters of the Arctic and are formidable hunters. So seeing one this up close on the beach was thrilling for those who ended up finding it. Despite the fear this leopard seal was inspiring, the people were still mesmerized by this rare encounter. Sea anemone. In another one of the shocking discoveries, a weird thing washed up on the shore that creeped out everyone. It seemed to be covered in strange tentacles, which responded when the guy touched them. They sure as heck hated being touched. That much was clear. These soft-bodied creatures resembled sea anemone, which usually anchor themselves to rocks in the ocean, using these very tentacles to capture prey. So finding one out here of all places was intriguing but unsettling for those who dared to poke the guy. Huge bitten fish. Finding the head of a massive fish is creepy enough, but when there is a huge bite taken out of it, well then it's something straight out of a horror movie. The fish was huge enough, so what bit it must have been bigger than this guy. Now it could have been attacked by several predators, depending on the size and location of the fish. Large sharks such as great whites and tiger sharks look like prime suspects. Their powerful jaws and aggressive hunting nature are very well capable of this monstrosity. The question is, how the heck did the head end up here on the shore of the beach? Giant Burma shell. Finding seashells on a beach is pretty exciting as it is. You never know what you might end up finding. Same as this guy who kept exploring this side of the beach, not knowing he was about to get lucky. A giant Burma shell. They are quite rare to find. These spiraled shells are not only stunning, their intricate designs and patterns make them pretty valuable and are prized high by the collectors. Pretty sure this guy's random day turned quite exciting with this valuable find. Giant armored crab. In the deepest, coldest parts of the ocean, legends tell of colossal sea crabs just like this one. These ancient creatures have shells as strong as armor and claws too powerful they are enough to crush steel.
Не страшно к нему подплывать?
They were once believed to be the guardians of a forgotten underwater kingdom, which begs the question, what was it doing all the way over here then, right? These giant crabs are said to be as large as islands, capable enough to sink ships with just a single strike. Its shell definitely looked like it was made for battle, and who knows, this very creature might have won several back in his time. Looks like these ancient creatures might still be reigning underwater. What do you think? Whale skull. When a massive skull was discovered on Flagler Beach, the locals were stunned by the size and sight of such a marine relic. These skeletal remains were later identified as part of a whale, and its impressive size hinted at the sheer magnitude of the terrifying creature it once belonged to. It was definitely a strange sight, seeing the giant skull on the beach with the waves in the background. Seeing such a significant piece of oceanic history up close was definitely a rare opportunity and marvelous experience for those who found it. Black slimy creature. Who knew something straight out of a sci-fi movie will be found in Las Vegas, of all the places? Slithering across the ground, resembling a black liquid, this creature had eerie tentacles that seemed to help it in moving fluidly. Its strange appearance fascinated as well as terrified those who found it, and so the internet went crazy with theories. Some suggested it was the symbiote from the Venom, while others claimed it was definitely an alien from another world. This mysterious creature's origins still remain unknown. Was this a natural phenomenon, or was it really something more sinister? Tell us your thoughts down below. Giant 1,000-pound octopus. Beneath the immense pressures of the ocean, there lives, in the shadows, the legendary Carcass gigantum, a massive 1,000-pound octopus. This colossal being had been known to haunt the deep trenches, so much so some sailors have even claimed of seeing it rise and drag the ships under the waves. With tentacles exceeding 30 feet and shimmering bioluminescence along its suckers, it is known to blend seamlessly into the dark waters and surfaced on in the times of great danger. Which begged the question, what was it doing on the shore then? Guess it got tired of living and being worshipped as an immortal sea god. What do you think? Sea cow. You have seen a mermaid. A cross between human and fish. But ever seen a hybrid that is a mix of a cow and seal? This bizarre creature had the distinct head of a cow, but the rest of its sleek body of a seal. Of course, the internet had a field day with it. Speculation about its origin ranges from a unique genetic mutation to a new species altogether. Ever since this footage was uploaded, people have been wondering, what is this creature exactly, and what secrets does it hold? Shipwreck of 1884. In a surprising turn of events, the remains of an 1884 shipwreck have been discovered on a Massachusetts beach. This wreck, which had long been hidden beneath the sands, finally surfaced after years of shifting tides and erosion. The vessel is over a century old, and it likely met its fate during a storm or rough seas. This rare find offered the historians a chance to unravel the story of the ill-fated voyage and its crew. Meanwhile, it also preserved a piece of nautical heritage that was once lost to the ocean depths. Not anymore, though. Mysterious creature. You find yourself standing on the beach, staring down at this strange round creature that washed up on the shore. Its surface is covered in weird, intricate patterns, almost like something out of an alien blueprint.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, but it's stinking.
Now, if it were me, I wouldn't even go near it, let alone touch it like this person did. Good for them. It didn't jump out or anything, right? What could it possibly be, and more importantly, how did it end up out here? These questions still remain unanswered.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, but it's stinking.
Floating mermaid. A viral video captured by sailors from the Taiwan Navy claims to show a mermaid spotted in their waters. The creature looked like it had a head and a tail, similar to the mermaids we see in movies. The footage has gained a lot of attention, with many people intrigued by what appears to be a mysterious figure in the ocean. While the sailors believe they recorded something unusual, it's still uncertain whether it's truly a mermaid or just an illusion created by the waves. After further investigation into the video, biologists took the matter into their own hands since it became a matter of debate. They clarified the misunderstanding by claiming it to be a blanket mermaid. Aquatic jelly. These little creatures are known as the wind sailors because they are free-floating organisms. Despite their jelly-like appearance, they are not jellyfish. They rely on the wind for movement and feed on plankton. Their smooth bodies are composed of 98% water, and they measure less than 7 centimeters in length. These fascinating creatures inhabit the warm waters of the world's oceans and are scientifically known as Velella. Millions of fish. In a small town in Australia, millions of lifeless fish called meninidae washed ashore. Scientists were concerned about this incident, so they investigated the reason behind it. They discovered that it happened due to the severe heat waves. The oxygen levels in the river dropped, which is why so many fish met their fate. The residents of the small town are very concerned and say that it's a huge loss. They believe that the authorities should be held accountable for this incident. Amazon mystery. A mysterious cryptid washed ashore in the Amazon, immediately catching someone's attention. The creature looked so bizarre that the man had to poke it with a stick to investigate further. There was no doubt it seemed like something straight out of The Lord of the Rings. Yet, seeing such a creature in real life was beyond strange. It had a hairless body, with a figure resembling that of a small, humanoid creature. When the man flicked it, he noticed something even more unsettling. It had sharp teeth, much like a piranha's. What could this creature possibly be? Pelagic red crab. This has occurred multiple times at the beach of Monterey County. Thousands of pelagic red crabs migrate further north for their larvae to survive. The warmer temperature triggers this migration, which is commonly linked to El Nino, disrupting the normal currents of the waters. The strong currents push them to the shore. When they come ashore, they usually cannot survive for long outside their natural deep-sea environment, and this intriguing phenomena is captured by a common man who visited the beach. Ocean alien. These transparent aquatic creatures are hard to identify in clear water, which adds a mystery of what this creature is, but they are called the salp. Salps is a marine invertebrate that moves by contracting and pumping water through its gelatinous body. It feeds on plankton. Small fish can also use salp as a home, protection, or food. Salp do not have a brain or central nervous system. If you ever encounter the creature, be sure not to mistake it for slime or a child's toy. Stranded whales. 4 pods of whales, totaling about 160 pilot whales, washed up on the beaches of Western Australia. More than 100 volunteers hit the sand to help the marine mammals find their way back home. Scientists say they don't understand exactly why whales become stranded on beaches. Some researchers believe humans may have a hand in why some whale pods swim on shore. According to the Department of Parks and Wildlife Service Western Australia, at least 28 pilot whales were stranded, and only some of them could be saved. Scientists should promptly take action towards it because sea life is equally important as human life. Dolphin carcass. In South India, some dolphins were seen stranded on the beach in Kerala, and they have suspected some reasons behind it, which could be lack of food in coastal waters, which can cause malnutrition and starvation among animals. But as this has become a global issue now, the general public has been speculating that there could be several reasons behind it, mainly the chemical pollution caused by industries into the oceanic bodies. What are your opinions about it? Mysterious blob. A mysterious blob that is about 5,000 miles long is lying on the Caribbean beach. The brown floating seaweed is called sargassum, and it's heading to Florida during spring break. Travel vlogger Joel Baycroft documented it and said, "It's to the point in some places where you can't even see the beach anymore." The smelly blob is still growing, and it's now expected to peak until July. This blob is a huge pile of seaweed, which is causing people to have trouble having fun at the beaches. Hairy blob. The upcoming video shows a weird hairy blob that I am sure you've never seen before. A large, hairy, and mysterious creature washed ashore in the Philippines, which sparked curiosity among locals. Many suggested that it could be a sea monster or a mythical creature. However, scientists suggested that the creature was likely the decaying carcass of a large marine animal, possibly a whale, whose appearance had changed due to decomposition.
It is quite sizable. It's a quite sizable lump of...
This phenomenon, known as a globster, has occurred in various parts of the world. Experts' opinions say that the blob might be some marine animal or any unusual ocean discovery. Massive male crab. While enjoying a day at the beach, a man and his wife stumbled upon a massive crab concealed in the sand. Without hesitation, the man leaped into the water, determined to capture the crab with his bare hands.
Holy moly, look at the size of this thing!
As he extended his hand towards the crab, it suddenly brandished its sharp claws, but he persisted and managed to secure the crab without harm. He couldn't help but feel a sense of awe and accomplishment as he admired his impressive catch. The experience left them both thrilled and filled with unforgettable memories of their beach adventure.
That is a giant mud crab in the craziest, unlikely spot.
Largest sea turtle. A huge leatherback turtle was seen crawling back into the ocean, leaving the people astonished by its big size. It is up to 2.7 meters in length, which makes it intriguingly massive in size. Soon the creature goes back into its habitat, flowing with the waves. And yes, if you are shocked by its size, You shouldn't be, because leatherback sea turtles are the largest of all living turtles. So guys, don't panic if you ever encounter these creatures. Anglerfish. An anglerfish washed ashore at Crystal Cove State Park. According to California Fish and Wildlife, it's rare to see these deep-sea creatures because some live 3,000 feet below sea level. This is the second one that has come ashore in the past 2 years. It even has a tiny lamp on its head because it is dark in the depths of the sea. The fish looks so bizarre that it is now in the museum for display. This little terrifying creature is so scary looking that it might visit you in your nightmares. Hibernating turtles. While workers were digging the sand, they came across hundreds of turtles all lined up on top of each other. Initially, the workers thought that there must be something wrong with them, but then it dawned upon them that these turtles were just hibernating underground. Turtles hibernate in the winter, which allows them to cool down and survive when food is scarce. This natural mechanism helps them conserve energy during the harsh winter months. The workers were amazed by this fascinating natural phenomenon and took great care to protect the turtles' habitat while continuing their work. The subscriber's pick. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. The carcass was discovered by a group of quad bikers that washed up on the Bay of Plenty Beach. The carcass was so bizarre that it left the locals wondering if they had come across a prehistoric animal. The creature has a long tail and a mouth with sharp teeth, similar to a crocodile, and has 2 small fins, which give it a very strange appearance. Many people have said that it is a prehistoric crocodile, known as the Deinosuchus. Comment down below to share your thoughts.